Caleb Williams' pro day is in a couple of hours from now, and another person that should have been in the conversation today for a pro day is Marvin Harrison Jr. However, that I guess doesn't seem to be the case anymore. What's up, guys? Welcome back to So Back Sports, and I'm so back with another video. And today, this morning, or like at least like around like 5 in the morning, we got some notification that Marvin Harrison Jr., the Ohio State wide receiver prospect, is not going to be participating in his pro day workout. But before we get into today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and it really helps me create content like this for you guys. So please subscribe. And also, we are on the road to 500 subscribers, so it means a lot if you could help me out in that endeavor. So please subscribe. Anyways, back to the main topic at hand. Marvin Harrison Jr. not working out today. Came out today that he said that his college tape right now is the best thing that can help evaluators evaluate him, and that he really doesn't need to go to the combine, which he completely neglected to go to, and now b he didn't even he's last minute changed his mind that he's not doing his pro day either, which I guess it makes sense in like terms of his agent and in terms of like his whole camp, because it could make him unfairly be weighted against other wide receiver prospects, and to give him the best chance of going at a top pick or the first wide receiver off the board, his mindset is like, okay, why do I need to do a workout? Why do I need to show that stuff I already know how to do and done? And if I mess up, it's going to ruin my tank. It's going to ruin my standing on the a draft board, which makes sense. But it doesn't seem like a good move, because you've already not only not showed up to your combine interviews and like not interviews, excuse me, like your combine press conference and the workouts and everything else. We haven't even seen you do any drills or anything like that. So I guess it makes sense, but at the end of the day, I think like this could play a factor and a role into what team he ends up landing on. So what is the main topic at hand right now? Well, I think there could be a chance that the Chicago Bears could be in play for Marvin Harrison Jr., even though we take Caleb Williams number one. But to be really honest with you, I'm not saying that this is very unlikely that's going to happen, because I feel like teams are still going to take Marvin Harrison very high, like the Cardinals, for an example. But let's say, for example, this pro day, skipping takes a really big toll on his draft position. And the thing is, the Bears right now are in position number 9. They could potentially be in the running for Marvin Harrison Jr. if it comes to be. But it means they have to either move up or stay in the current position and wait for him to come down. Because there is a chance that, like, for example, Jalen Carter last year, like, while there were two different scenarios completely, why he fell really low because of like off the field situations that he was placed in. And it was a whole thing about behavioral stuff and whatnot for Jalen Carter. This is kind of in a similar, where he's like a really great prospect, Marvin Harrison Jr., and he could potentially fall down pretty low too, depending on what teams think of him and how he carries himself in terms of skipping his pro day and whatnot. So, I mean, we have a lot of choices at pick 9, right? Like, we could trade down, obviously, and get more that teams that are interested in taking a wide receiver, like the Indianapolis Colts, Las Vegas Raiders. What other team? Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers as well. Like, they would want wide receivers, right? So we could obviously trade down. But let's say we stick to being at 9, right? And somehow, if we come out of this draft with Marvin Harrison Jr. and Caleb Williams, this is like GOAT level of moves of Ryan Poles. Ryan Poles will be forever seen as one of the greatest GMs of all time if he pulls off this heist of getting 2-star talents in their respective positions in the 2024 draft. And think about it. Imagine a scenario where the Chicago Bears have Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, TJ Everett, and DeAndre Swift, and Marvin Harrison Jr. for Caleb Williams to develop into the quarterback that of the future. That would be insane. Obviously, I want to emphasize, this is a disclaimer that this whole scenario is, unlikely to happen, because teams are willing to take that chance with Marvin Harrison Jr. But, it can obviously potentially happen, because weird things have happened too. And if the Bears do decide to trade up, which I doubt they will do, they could potentially get Marvin Harrison in a very like around like between 4 and 6 or something like that if he ends up falling. So what do you guys think down in the comments below? Like, let me know. Do you like the idea of Marvin Harrison being on the team given this current state of affairs, or do you think that we should just trade down and focus on other pieces in the draft, or maybe even go for edge rusher like Dallas Turner in the 9th pick? Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. And please, again, most of you guys haven't subscribed that are watching my videos, so it really helps me a lot that if you guys can subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.